Hello everyone. It's been a really long time since I've talked to you or recorded any videos or thought about any training material that I wanted to teach you. I got a job as a training and development professional, and the reason I decided to do that is because trying to do my own thing, I ended up doing things I don't really like doing, like marketing and sending out emails. And it seemed like I was begging people so that I could help them. And that's just not who I am. So I like my job. I like what I do, but I miss YouTube and I miss the connection and I miss the comments. So I was trying to think about what I could do to get back into YouTube. What should I teach? What do you want to learn? How do I even find out? And then I thought about something that I really like, and I was Googling it and looking on YouTube, the search engine. It's this program, 𝒂𝓗𝓃𝓚, that I've been involved with for a year now. And don't worry, in case you're like, oh, here she's trying to sell something. She's sold out. I didn't. I can't sell it to you. I don't work for them. I got it through my insurance when I had UnitedHealthcare. And it just was one of those things where you got an email saying, hey, if you enroll, you could win $75 gift card. And I was thinking, okay, that sounds good to me. So I enrolled, and then I got this big box over here shipped to my house. You know, I'm not giving any credit card information. They already have all my healthcare information because they're my healthcare provider. And they said it was completely free and that I could participate. So I want to show you what I got in the box, and I decided to unbox it for you because apparently that's a lot of fun on YouTube and a lot of people are doing that. So when you first open this box up, you know, it says, welcome to the brand new you, right? Can you see that? Yeah. And then you get these books. And what they have in them is, all these things on. I have the other box, so I don't want to open this one. But it's a recipe guide. There's sessions. There's 2 booklets full of sessions that you do with them. They also have these DVDs in here. And with real moves, and what they are is workout DVDs. So, you know, there's strength training and there's also cardio, and there's a bunch of them in there. I think like 7 or 8, there's a lot in there. Then they've got a tape measure so you can measure yourself, I guess, and see how many inches you lost, or your starting point, as opposed to once you've gotten done. And I know you're probably thinking, well, why don't I talk about what I've done? I lost approximately 20 pounds, a ton of inches. But the main thing that I love about it is that, well, I love that it was free, or I was already paying for it with my health insurance, however you want to look at that. And I love the way I don't obsess about food anymore. I worked with a nutritionist because you have these weekly meetings and you talk to somebody who really understands nutrition, and they talk to you about, like, for example, when I'm tracking my food, they noticed that I wasn't eating enough calories in the morning. I always eat breakfast, but I like to have fruit or, something small, and coffee. I make my coffee almond milk with a shot of espresso that I make myself, and then I make it like a 𝗂𝑐afé con leche. But with the almond milk, it's only really 62 calories total. I don't usually use sugar or any type of sweetener. So I love it. And but that wasn't enough. I wasn't eating enough protein according to my nutritionist. Now I say that and I want to let you know that I am not a nutritionist and I don't have any credibility to be teaching anyone else what you should or shouldn't be doing with regard for your health. I'm just sharing my experiences. So I want to make that really clear. Yeah, and I found out I wasn't eating enough protein in the morning. That's why I was having these cravings at night. They also give you this type of pedometer. And I didn't use mine because I was into that whole Fitbit craze back in 2012. And yeah, it just, I'm over it. So I already memorized everything, how long it takes to walk and how many calories I can burn in a Zumba class and all that good stuff. Yeah, so let's see, what else do we have in here? Oh, we have a scale, an electronic scale where you can weigh your food. And that was really helpful too, so I could understand. But, you know, I'm one of those where I quickly memorize things. So I memorized how much, you know, meat looks like. In these guides that I was telling you about, the books that they have, all these different books, one of the things they teach you is how to use your hand as a guide. This also comes with a blender. So you can make smoothies, and then there's recipes in that booklet I already showed you. You know, so there's the blender here. They have these are a water bottle, workout bands, that Fitbit that I was telling you about, the measuring tool. And yeah, it's really good. The things they have in here to help you to, oh, measuring cups. Yeah, that's cool. So it really is helpful. And then finally, they have the electronic scale, and that's for you to weigh yourself, not just your food. And that's the whole box, right? It's got the electronic bathroom scale. Okay, so I just realized I don't really like unboxing. I'm gonna save that for other channels. But what I did want to talk about is what Real Appeal has done for me, and you know, what I really enjoyed about it. And then what I'd really love to do is just create a group here on YouTube where we could talk, because I did it for a year, and my new employer, I've already talked to them about, you know, using, first of all, they have to convert to United Healthcare from another healthcare provider. And they're in the process of doing that. So in the meantime, I went looking all over YouTube and Facebook to try to find some places where, you know, maybe I could get that weekly meeting that we used to have. So we talked to a health coach, for half an hour. And mainly what that was chatting in, and then some of them would read off every chat. Yeah, that was not fun. And then comments, but we couldn't talk to each other. So I would really like to create a space here and see how interested you are in doing that here. Now, knowing I am not a health coach, but I have had success in losing weight. I have tried everything. I thought I knew everything there was to know about food and calorie counting and fat grams and protein and carbs, carbohydrates and all that, but I learned so much in the last year. But the main thing that I can't express to you enough is that the cravings at night, gone. Obsessing over food and getting, I don't know if you experience this, but getting a visual tour. You're watching TV, you're talking on the phone, you're distracted in some way, shape, or form. And yet, if you're like me, you have the ability to see your entire kitchen cabinet and all the contents of your refrigerator parading in front of you, and then you're trying to picture what would be the most delicious until you finally can't stand it anymore, and you're totally not paying attention to whatever you're watching or the conversation you may be in, and then you get up and you make a snack. And it's usually something that's very high in calories. You probably can't afford those calories if you want to think about it like a bank account or a checking account. And I know some of you might be thinking, what's a checking account? okay, bank account, and you want to use your calories wisely, because if you eat too much, then you don't have enough, you didn't burn enough, and that's going to get stored as fat, and you don't want that. So yeah, all those things. Another thing that's really wild for me that, you know, no one else wants to hear about this, so I'm hoping you do, and that you'll be really happy to be here with me. I can look at food now and just, like, my stomach will kind of turn a little bit, and I'll think, ugh, that's gonna, I don't want that, you know. Or I could look at food and know that, you know what, that's going to be delicious. That small portion or whatever it is going to be enough. And I'm not going to want to search for the next snack, because I'm not eating for a couple of reasons. I'm not eating to reward myself anymore. I have other ways to reward myself, and that's something I learned from Real Appeal. I'm not eating because I'm bored, because I'm lonely, because I'm sad, because I'm depressed, because I just need to distract myself from whatever challenges I happen to be dealing with. Yeah, a lot of that is gone. I wouldn't say, I'm a little afraid to say it's completely gone, but I'll put it to you this way. I don't remember the last time. Okay, I do remember, but it was a long time ago. It was probably about 5 months ago, you know, that I did something like that, where I was eating out of stress, or stress eating. So once again, at the risk of repeating myself, I just want to share with you that I would like to create a community here on this channel, and just talk to you about health-related issues from the standpoint of just a regular human being who has struggled with weight all my life. I don't know if you saw one of my videos, but somebody wrote, I don't want to listen to this fat lady. And I was like, fat lady? And then I went back and I looked at the video, and you could see I had like a little double chin thing going on there. And I don't know, it was definitely a catalyst to make me want to lose weight and, you know, take care of myself and look better. So I hope you do too. I hope you want to share your ideas. I hope you want to share your success stories. I don't want people to try to advertise things where they're trying to get other people to buy stuff. And you know, whether you do Real Appeal or not, you know, it doesn't make any difference to me. But I would like to share what I've learned from this particular program. And if you want to check it out, I'll put some information in the description down below so that you can check with your healthcare provider. And you don't even have to talk to anybody at work. You either get it or you don't, and you just check. And then if you do, there's no cost. They're not going to get any credit card information or anything like that. And then you can be on the program. And then I hope you still stay with me and log in, because like I said, what Real Appeal does is they have a health coach that talks to you for a half an hour once a week, and then everyone in your group is chatting in, and the health coach may be reading off what they're writing, but there isn't really that back and forth that I'm hoping happens here, where we get to really talk to each other. Maybe you'll make videos and I'll be able to post them. But, you know, so I have a full-time job. I am going to be doing this, you know, when I have time, depending also on you, like how often you communicate with me or let me know that this is something that really matters to you. And really have a community where I wasn't really doing that before with YouTube. I've tried over the years, and now I'm like, let's just do it. I've got nothing to lose. But wait. All right. Thank you for watching. And if you haven't already subscribed, I hope you subscribed. And if you like the video, click like. Thanks.